So I wanted to make some weapon kits, and I took it to Twitter to give me a 7 special combo for me to find a main for, and So yeah, we'll be going over these today. The rules are simple. I can only do kits that don't already exist, I can only go for a kit that's technically possible, even if unlikely, and I'm allowed to make third and even fourth kits for weapons. Without further ado, let's get into it. First call was by Kelkel with Fizzy Bomb and Zipcaster, which instantly sent me to the lab. I wondered if zipping to a wall will give you a mid-air shot right after, or a grounded shot, but it actually depends on if you jump off it or squid from away from it. Knowing this, S-Blast seemed like the perfect fit for this special. And the sub too, blasters really like Fizzy Bomb. By the way, you're going to hear more from Kelkel later. She helped a lot in the making of this video, and even recorded some of the lines. Livia asked for Angle Shooter plus Ultra Stamp, and this was kinda cheating because we'll talk about this one prior. It's Tent. I firmly believe that Tent is the best candidate for marker due to increased mobility plus combo abilities. And while Stamp isn't in a great spot right now, remember, you have a shield. The lack of frontal protection is mostly irrelevant, just focus between 2 Camo Tent. Sun asked for Marker plus Missiles, and this sounds like a Netsplow combo. Marker will be amazing to combo with the main weapon, and also to help it escape bad situations. Missiles might seem scary, but remember, they've been nerfed a lot. Still made it 200 feet to keep it in check though, but it won't be so bad. Now, one of the more commonly requested kits was Beacon plus Splashdown, but the main issue with this kit is that most weapons that want Splashdown are frontline weapons that would also want a bomb to poke with. Otherwise they have no entry tool. We ended up giving it to Machine since it hits that nice middle ground. Plus, if the outside hit of Splashdown goes up to 70 damage, which I feel like it will, it would combo quite nicely. Ivy asked Fizzy Crab, and we figured Bamboo deserves something nice again since the loss of MPU. Amazing combo sub as shown in Splatoon 2, and likes to play in positions where you can pop a crab or rotate to a better crab position and get a lot of value out of it. Molerat asked Wall Crab, and something about this one resonates with me. Long range rapid likes wall. Crab could do well hiding behind a wall or ahead of it to cover your back. It just feels right to me.
Fishy asked for Burst Bomb and Cooler. We already have a strong backline Cooler weapon, that being Pencil. Giving Tri-Stringer a sub that helps it play into its combo potential, as well as being a cheaper Cooler option, might put it in the running against Pencil. Faybun asked for Torpedo Splashdown, and all we could think of was Slosher. It's likely never going to get Burst again, but Torpedo is a really solid alternative given that it combos just as well as Burst. Splashdown also complements the playstyle well and can combo with a single Slosher that doesn't kill. Negative asked for Fizzy Splashdown, and after thinking about it, we had to give it to Stamper since many Stamper mains wanted Fizzy. Since Stamper is such an insane main weapon, pairing it with a weaker special like Splashdown would help compensate. Even then, the giant hitbox of the Splashdown would pair well with the range of the Stamper. Daniel asked for Sprinkler Inkjet, the only Sprinkler request in this video. It was hard since not many weapons would be great with this, but we think Paintbrush has that sweet middle ground between up close and range that it could work. Sprinkler would help with extra pain and mobility, whilst Inkjet helps with chip and getting more reliable picks.
Another one that's kinda cheating, kinda asked for Splat Bomb and Triple Splashdown, but we talked about how much she wants to skip on a third roller. It's not my ideal special, but it does have synergy with the weapon's playstyle, and having the bomb to poke with helps in this advantage. You win this round. Rada asked for Marker Inkjet, and we think Dynamo is one of the best weapons for Marker to be put on. A super slow and ink-hungry weapon with inconsistent damage getting a cheap sub that can make up for both of these shortcomings, plus an entry special? Yes please! Capsation, sorry if I mispronounced that, asked for Burst Well, and I think this kit on Dreadbringer will bring it from a low tier to at least a high tier. Hitting anything in this kit would basically mean one slash is a kill, and it'll be really scary to deal with. The Undertaker asked for Beacon Crab, and I just want to watch the world burn. Real talk though, it'll be fine. Leader with Beacon has been good, and Crab helps it defend against flanks, as well as paint and DPS. 210p though to make it not too good. Flowers request for Burst Bomb plus Triple Splashdown and bring her back. Sure, this kit wasn't meta in Splatoon 2, but this was the only Splashdown weapon with Burst Bomb, and it actually had a pretty nice combo and was just fun in general. Please bring her back. Ace of Clubs asked for Marker Wave, and I'm 100% biased with this one. I've been wanting this for over a year now, and even if Wave has fallen off, I would still really like to have it on Dynamo. Please give me. Kelpshake asked for Sensor plus Screen, and we knew what needed to be done. Slow charging weapon gets some buffer because the enemies can't see it, but it can see them thanks to the sensor and aim reliably. Seems like a good fit for heavy edit. Corey asked for Trizooka, and I'm proud of this one. Mini likes combo subs like Burst Bomb, and Torp would give it just a bit more distraction to charge while keeping most combo utility. And Trizooka is very nice for long range strats. Kinda wacky, but I could 100% see this working. Alola Waves asks for Mist Wave and even gives me a rundown of what the kit could be going for, with it slowing down the enemy so the waves hit easier. Let's double down on that, and paint their feet as well with blobs. That, and a single hit from the wave, means that you only need to hit 2 blobs to kill. 7 asks for Curling Kraken, and if I could go roller for this, I absolutely would. Dream kit right here. Alas, can't do that. This is the only time I'll be nice to 52 Gal. Curling it's had in the past, and while it's not amazing, it's not terrible. I think having Kraken to make up for the weaker sub seems fair to me.
Saturn asked for Splat Bomb Kraken. Need I say anything? Splat Bomb acts as a great get-off-me tool that can sometimes combo, and Kraken is really good at getting you out of bad situations, or for DPS. CRB was a top tier in S1 for a reason. Intensify Action asked for Fizzy and Wail, and this kit can be described in one word: combo. Literally everything can combo with itself, and you're going to be killed in one hit if anything touches you. Plus, there's something poetic about all blaster kits having something that can locate you. Walla asked for Mine and Bubble, and there's really only one option for this. It's essentially custom Hydra from Splatoon 2, except Bubble will give it a lot more time to charge, and be protected from other backlines and specials. Forge asked for Torpedo Crab, and we remember people wanting this one a while back for Reflux. Reflux deserves a poking sub, and Crab would honestly be okay with it. Throwing a torpedo before popping a crab would be pretty nasty. Asha Scotty asked for Angle Shooter and Booyah Bomb. We thought H3 would be a good fit. H3 has range to poke with, so not having a bomb isn't the end of the world. Marker can serve as both a mobility option as well as a combo tool for when you miss a shot, and you can never go wrong with Booyah Bomb.
Pink asks for Burst Bomb Inkjet, and if you followed me for a while, you know damn well that this is what I wanted for M carry. I am happy with what we got, but man, we need a really good short-range Inkjet weapon. I would 5-star this weapon in less than a month. 210p though, so it's not broken. Voemi asks for Fizzy Rain, and I just wanted the ultimate paint bath here. I wish Swig could have this, but Flinkster would do well with this too. This will be brutal in zones, but maybe has some utility in other modes too? Solar asked for Beacon Screen, and specifically not Ballpoint because we talked about that prior. I ended up going with Tri-Stringer. The idea is that a long-range weapon would be okay with Beacon, but Screen would block the view. But since Tri-Stringer is more AoE focused and already hits behind walls well, having to be precise with your aim isn't as big a factor as something like a Charger. Tristan asked for Burst Storm, and I decided to be evil. Give Nova insane paint and a combo-oriented kit. It has a really bad first kit and an outclassed second kit. Let it run wild for all I care. Maybe 210 if this proves to be too much? Tech asked for Torpedo, and I had a really wacky idea. A very selfish cooler option with a sub that helps it poke and fight more reliably on a weapon that likes to flank a lot. Make the already fast ink brush even faster. Katie asked for Beacon and Wave, and I remember specifically Prochara asking for this one at the start of the game. I'm sure opinions have changed, but Beacon Edge-Pro still sounds like a nice idea, and Wave would be hard to avoid when the Edge-Pro is constantly painting your feet.
Marvin asked for Burst Bomb and Super Chump, and honestly, Burst Bomb was never the problem with Seajet in either game, so it should have a back. It plays at good positions to deploy chumps for its teammates, but it might be too spammy, so 210p with a cooldown should work. Taco asked for Toxic Mist and Reefslider, which is literally intended to be terrible. L3 might be able to somewhat mitigate it. It's a close-range weapon with not horrible range, but this still isn't good in any way. Turtle4K asked for Autobomb and Wavebreaker, and we thought of 96 Gal. It's never had a bomb before, so giving it a cheap one that can locate you behind corners seems fitting. Wave would also allow you to one-shot located people. Fra NV asked for Torpedo and Killer Whale, and after thinking it through, we thought this kit would work well on Big Swig. Torpedo with Swig would be really good synergy, but Wail would also serve as a nice quick ink tank refill that would also make your damage more reliable, even if it doesn't paint directly at all. Fox asked for Ink Mine and Inkstorm, and recent discourse about Splatana Stamper Neo brought up Ink Mines a lot. It's another solid combo for a weapon that can survive without a bomb. Inkstorm isn't perfect, but it really helps hold an area since the enemies won't want to be killed by a single charge slash. Wavy asked for Torpedo and Inkvac. We thought it was a pretty support aggro mix, just like what NZEP kits tend to be. You poke and combo with Torpedo and help teammates push in with Inkvac. Inkvac and Zap also both like run speed, which works out. Fork asked for Ink Mine and Crab Tank. Backline with mines to see flanks? Check. Combo numbers? Check. Special that plays far back? Check. Cover for bad DPS? Check. High points for special to avoid it being broken? Check. It has it all. Fishstick DX asked for Squid Beakon and Booyah Bomb, and Ballpoint was considered, but we weren't sure if it would want Booyah. Heavy already proved to be decent with Booyah in the last game, and changing the sensor for a Beacon wouldn't make that much of an impactful difference. Gracis asked for Splash Wall and Zipcaster, and the lack of synergy is real for this one. We think Wiper would make each element work on its own, but the clash is just too harsh here for anything to work.
Rose asked for Beacon Zip, and I had to review my old post since I remember this one stumping me last time I did this. Splash isn't super great for Beacon, but no jump RNG means that the jump range does help a lot, especially when you're zipping around. Steven asked for Suction Kraken, and if you play Splatoon 1, you know why this is good. If not, then Suction is a nice way to poke behind walls and control movement, while Kraken is a safety net for when you get in the bad situation. The second most popular kit here, first requested by Rumby, was Burst Bomb and Missiles. I decided to bring a dangerous idea here. Here's Bamboo. It's the Burst Bomb we had in Splatoon 1 and Missiles on Splatoon 2. Though with Missiles nerf and the lack of damage up, it wouldn't be nearly as broken. Still sounds like a very strong combo though, so I decided to make it 210p for that. 8byte asked for Splat Bomb Inkjet, and this was a personal want of mine. I've always wanted a roller with Inkjet, and putting it on my main will make me very happy. Splat Bomb also has proven to be very nice for this weapon thanks to Kensa Roller in Splatoon 2. Snivy asked for Torpedo Chumps, and all we could think about was poor Clash Neo. So imagine it, but not garbage. Luna with Torpedo for combo on that big blast and being able to hide slash combo with your own chumps? It would be niche, but it could work. Slatcore asks Sensor Crab, and a cheap sub for duelist cultures like you had in Splatoon 2 would be nice. The weapon also likes to play at a range where setting up for a crab shouldn't be too difficult. Michael asks Fizzy Kraken, and this one's for my friend Sky the Demon, since I know they want this one. Fizzy was good for combo, mobility, and paint for Glue Guy in Splatoon 2, and a Kraken that allows it to play even more aggressively would be very nice.
Dawn asked for Curling Bomb and Trizooka, and think of Sploosh, but with a real special. Yes, Dapples can move around pretty well already, but curling as another mobility option is nice. Zuka is also obviously incredible for this weapon. Slanted asked for Burst Bomb and Inkvac, and Undercover really deserves Burst Bomb at this point. Vac support would be nice too, as it does stack with run speed which Undercover likes. Mello asked for Torpedo and Inkstorm. What it should have been. A combo sub and a rain that can help it paint a lot and also makes 2 arrows a reliable kill? Yes please. WX asked for Angle Shooter and Trizooka, and while Marker isn't peak on Tetras, we can see it having some value. Either way, it'd likely be worth playing since Tetras don't have a really good special yet, so Zuka would be a first for them. Kiwi Bestia asked for Fizzy Bomb and Splattercolor Screen, and we figured a mid-range AoE like Rapid would fit. With Fizzy's big AoE potential, you won't have to worry about getting too close to the screen, hitting people from a decent range away while they can't see you.
Nikushimi asks for Reefslider, and honestly, I've had this one in mind for months. Clash will be a really funny weapon to have this on, and ironically, it wouldn't even be that bad. All parts work really well with each other. People want Clash with Burst Bomb, indirects can hit with Reefslider indirects, Burst Bomb combos for both of those. It just works. Kirby asks for Mine Screen, and similar to Heavy Edit earlier, having a locator sub to help with screen helps a bit. But the extra utility of checking for flanks plus the small combo made me more inclined to put this on Jet Sculpture. Angry Pappy asked for Burst Bomb Big Bubbler, and I remember people wanting this Strike Slasher near the start of the game. Spiritus successor to Splatoon 2 Strike Slasher, good luck approaching it while in the bubble. Sam asks Marker Cooler, base taste, but it's the predicament of needing a weapon that can fill synergy with both at least okay. Most things don't, but I think Machine would be alright. It has dart combos with the main weapon, the paint is not the worst thing in the world. Maybe it could have a niche as an AoE cooler option. Ferret asks Booyah, and a carbon without a burst bomb is a hard sell, I'm aware. But Torpedo is the next best thing for it. Giving it a Booyah for a little more survivability would help as well. None asks for Trizooka, and honestly guys, just give Dapple a good kit. Yes, I see your ad, I know you want it on reflux, but I think Dapple deserves a super amazing kit after having bad luck for 5 kits in a row. Shark Barrett asked for Miss Kraken, and even gives me a playstyle idea for it. After that, I was reminded of some Tetra players that wanted this kit, and I can see it working. Slow them with the mist, chasing them with your main, Kraken if you're in danger, and you're set. Madam asked for Fizzy Missiles, and I think H3 is the only weapon that wouldn't break the game with this. Even if missiles are nerfed so it wouldn't be as bad, this is a scary combo that could end up bad in a lot of other weapons. H3 might keep it in check. Handroller asked for Splat Bomb plus Hammer, and Splosh is sadly out of the picture, but this is close to what Kensa Octobrush was. Had a lot of strengths back in Splatoon 2, and a slightly more aggro bomb is nice. M laments the lack of Reefsliders, so they asked for one here, along with Splat Bomb. If Slider was buffed, then Splattercolor would actually be a good fit for this. If not, then no way it will get anywhere. It is hard to make a Slider pick good though. Cosmic asked for Sensor on Booyah, and we ended up going with Squeezer. Yes, it likes bombs, but it can also survive without one, and it helps get your shots a bit. Booyah could either be an entry tool or a continuation special for a flexible main weapon as Squeezer. Seneca asked Fizzy Bubbler, and this one is completely different from what anyone would expect. Nautilus will appreciate having a paint throw that can double as a poking tool, and a bubble to help it against longer range threats, while it can still destroy shorter range stuff would be nice. Bro... fuck this, let them be hell.
Sharkbites asked for Curling Bomb and Inkjet. We're aware that this one's a Splatoon 2 repeat kit, but it honestly wasn't that bad back then. It was mostly outclassed by Fresh Squiffer, but this could live in this game, even if it's still a good tuber. Curb asked for Autobomb and Inkstorm. And yes, we are aware that this is not a beacon for ballpoint, but if we had to give it a bomb, this would make sense. This gives it time to charge while the bomb chases people, and Storm has been proven to work in the past with this weapon. Ace Thunder asked for Fizzy Bomb and Super Chump, and this one's a bit odd. Charging Fizzy is less time for your shield to be up, but for a quick chip of damage and a paint trail, it's likely worth the trade-off. Having Chumps for a quick ink tank refill while supporting teammates is also very helpful as well. TM64G asked for Splat Bomb and Booyah Bomb, and we think Sploosh could make it work. Sploosh 7 is definitely getting Splat Bomb, but paired with Booyah for continuation would be kind of nice for it. Now, the most requested kit was Burst Bomb and Kraken. However, the first request we got for this kit came from Red Rui. This combo could fit so many weapons, but we ended up going with the Tri-Slosher. Burst Bomb on Tri in Splatoon 2 wasn't that bad, and a special that could help it get out of tricky situations would be a really good combo. 200p would help keep it in check, but this one could be a lot of fun.
And that's all the kits I wanted to go over. I got a lot more requests than that, but for the sake of my sanity, I decided to stop it there. There's a lot of weapon variety in here, and I would love to hear some of your own ideas down in the comments. Huge thanks to Kel for helping record some lines, as well as all these people on screen for helping record some scenarios with the weapons. With that all said, thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this video.